All right, man, let's knock out some homework. So we're doing determinants and Cramer's rule. So let's evaluate the determinant of a matrix using, well, on number 4. Technically number 1, but number 4. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the diagonals. 7 times 3 minus, always minus, 0 times 1. That's nice. 21. Right, 0 times anything is 0. When there's zeros in the mix, it's nice. It really is. All right. To the right, number 6. Again, the diagonals. 1 times 6 minus 2 times -3. So 6 plus 6, 12. These kind of go quick, right? These kind of go quick, but they should, right? You're just multiplying and subtracting two numbers. Right? You're multiplying and subtracting. It's baby stuff. So this is going to be 0 times anything is 0 minus 5 times 3. 15. Negative 15. 10. Negative 5 times 6. Negative 30. Minus 4 times 12. 12, 24, 36, 48. So negative 30 minus 48. Negative 78. All right. That was a good little warm-up. Because now comes the work. Evaluate the determinant of the matrix. Okay. There are 2 different methods of doing this. Hopefully you watched that video. If you didn't, check it out. But there are 2 methods. I'm going to use my method, right? It's my video, my method. All right, I do the cover up method. I cover up and I see that I'm going to multiply by 1. 8 times -3, or -8 times 3 times 4 times 1, or minus 4 times 1. Okay, that's the first part. Second part, always minus. Always minus. I'm doing a little cover up method, right? In my mind, this is what I'm doing. So I'm noting 2 times the determinant of the remaining 2 by 2, right? 5 times 3, which is 15, minus 2 times 1, which is 2. All right, that's the second part. Finally, last part. Again, I'm doing the same thing. I cover up these in my mind. So I've trained myself to just focus on the number that I want. And now this is plus, right? It's always plus, just like the second term is always minus. So plus 3, and then the remaining 2 by 2, 5 times 4 is 20, minus 2 times -8, negative 16. Okay, and now we just calculate. That was 16, by the way. Okay, this is going to be negative 32. No, negative 24 minus 4 times 1, which is 4. And that's going to be negative 28. 15 minus 2, 13. 13 times -2, negative 26. This is plus, right? This is plus, so this is going to be 36 times 3, 108. And it's plus, right? Because it's times positive 3. Okay, we got negative 28 minus 26. This is going to be negative 53. 53. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 54. Negative 54. And then plus 108. So negative 54 plus 108. From this is going to be 54. That's interesting. Why did I even think about that? It's half. So 54. The determinant is 54. Hopefully that's correct. Feels correct. All right. Typically, if you start running into fractions, I'd start double checking numbers. Not to say that we won't get fractions, but, just saying. All right. Let's find this determinant. So -7, determinant of the 2 by 2. So this is going to be 12 minus -4. Minus -4 plus 4, basically. Okay. Minus, right? Always minus on that second part of the process. Now we're doing the middle. So 4 times 1 times 6, which is 6, minus negative and negative. That's a positive number. Is going to be 40. Choose green. And then last column. So plus 5 times 1 times 1. That's nice. Minus negative, so plus 20. Okay. This is 16 times -7. That's ugly. This is going to be -34. -34 times -4. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry the 1. 12, 13. 136. And it's positive, so plus. And then 21 times positive 5 will be plus 105. Okay. Figure out what this 7 times 16 business is. 7 times 6 is 42. Carry the 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So minus 112. Okay. Combining the things here. I mean, if you have a calculator, for sure, fast forward. 241 minus 112. So 129 is the determinant. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. All right, number 16. So part 1, -4 times. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Look at this. 0 minus 0. It's awesome when that happens. Always minus for the second part. So doing the second part. 3 times the determinant. Oh, this is nice. 0 minus 0 plus -9 times 12 times -12, -144 minus 8 times 6, 48. Okay. 0 times anything, 0. Nice. Again, minus 0. Okay, here, however, -144 minus 48. So 184, technically 188. 188 plus 4, 188. 192. -192. Times -9. Or 192 times 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 9 9 is 81. 82. 9 plus 8 is 17. So, right, it was negative times negative, so positive 1728. That's crazy. Okay. Number 18. Just keep it moving, right? Keep it moving. Don't stop. 5 times diagonals. 0 minus 64. Always minus. 7 diagonals of the outer. So this is going to be -28. Negative 28, right? Because negative 4 times 7 minus 8, then plus. Plus what? 6 times negative 32, right? Negative 4 times 8 minus 0. Okay. 5 times negative 64. Right, because 64, 0 minus 64, negative 64 times 5. So negative 64 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2, 32. Negative 32. It's crazy. This is going to be negative 36, right? Because negative 28 minus 8. Negative and negative is a positive. So plus what? 7 times 36. 7 times 6 is 42. Carry the 4. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 4, 25. Let's go. Negative 32 minus 0 is negative 32 times 6. So it's going to be a negative number. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1, 18, 19. Okay. Here's where the mistakes happen. Basic math. So 492, 502, 512. Negative 512 plus 252. Negative 260. Okay, number 20. Describe and correct the error and evaluating the determinant. So they're using the second method, the diagonal method. All right. The deal with here is that a rookie, haha, will start just multiplying the diagonals right now. Right. Negative 18, 0, 0, minus negative 18, 0, 0, or negative 6 rather. Okay. Which is correct, right? Like the process is correct. But there's a hardcore fact that they made. The matrix is here. So the first 2 rows have to be rewritten on the right-hand side. 3, 2, negative 3, 0, 2, and 5. Then you go on this diagonal. So it'd be 0, 0, 10. 0 plus 0 plus 10. That's what it would be. 0 plus 0 plus 10 minus negative 6. So how do we want to do this? Do it the way they were doing it? Sure, why not? Negative 6. This is going to be negative 9 times 5, negative 45, and then 0 plus 0. You'd get negative 51. 10 minus negative 51, which is basically plus. So 61. That would be the determinant. Okay, so they wrote it wrong. They didn't listen to me and use the other method. Okay, we're going to use Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule to solve for x and y. Okay, so first off, find the determinant. So we get the coefficients 2, 1, negative 1, 2. This is going to be 4 minus negative 1, which is 5. So D is 5. Okay, figuring out x, big X. I'm going to swap, right, because there's another 2 by 1 matrix. The constants, the answers. I'm going to substitute that into the x's, into the x column. Negative 2, 14, right? That gets substituted in, right? -1, 2, right? Those stay. So you're swapping out the original. Okay, now we find the determinant. We multiply and subtract the diagonals. So -2 times 2, -4, minus -14. So plus 14, which is 10. So big X is 10. Y. So we're going back to the original, right? The original. And now we're swapping in the constants for the Y values. This is going to be on the diagonal. We have 28 minus -2, which is 30. Okay, the way we figure out X and Y, so little x is equal to capital X over D, and little y is equal to capital Y over D. So we have 10 over 5, which is 2. So the X value is 2. And capital Y, which is 30 over 5. And this is going to be 6. So the solution, the X and Y that satisfy this 2 by 2 is 2, 6. That is the solution. Okay. Let's put in some work right now. This is where it's at right here. So let's get it. Okay. I'm going to write D out. So all my X's, Y's, and Z's are lined up. So -1, 1, 1. Just the variables. 4, -1, 4. 1, 2, -1. Okay. And then off to the side, we have our constants. -3, -14, 9. All right. How many of these we got to do? 3. Oh, that's a good hour. So this is going to be, so we're just finding the determinant of the X, Y's, and Z's, right? The constant matrix, the 3 by 1, it's off to the side right now. We'll be swapping that in for X and for Y and for Z and doing this process all over again. So let's go. This is going to be -1. So -1 times +1 minus 8 minus -4. Right, I don't really care about the 1, but I guess we could put it there. -4 minus 4 plus 8 minus -1. Okay, this is going to be 1 minus 8 is -7 times -1 is +7. -8 times 1, -1 plus 8. 8 plus 1, 9 times 1. So this is going to be, what is this going to be? 9, 8, and 17, 17, 24. So D, capital D, is 24. Okay. All right, swapping out X and starting the process all over again. So this is going to be -3, -14, and 9. 1, -1, 2, going down. 1, 4, -1. Okay, so we swapped out x. So now we're solving for big X. Big X. Okay, let's go. -3 times diagonals. +1 minus 8. Always minus. It's going to be these ones. So +14 minus 36 plus. Uh-oh. Almost messed up. We have minus sign. All right, plus diagonals. So -28 minus -9 +9. Right. The minuses are going to get you. The minuses are going to get you. Okay. Solving this, we got 1 minus 8, -7 times -3, +21. 14 minus 36, -22 times -1 plus 22. -28 plus 9, -19. So 21 plus 22, 43, minus 19, 24. Okay, that's crazy. We got 2 more to do. So to figure out y, capital Y, we're going to go back to the original, and swap out the y column, the middle one. So this is going to be -1, 4, 1. Then the middles, -3, -14, 9. And then the original last is 1, 4, -1. Speaking in terms of column, right? Numbers got to be inside the bracket. I mean, technicality. Okay, so there it is. Let's find the determinant again. Let's keep rocking. So -1 times diagonals. So this is going to be 14 positive minus 36, 9 times 4. So -3 times diagonals. So remember, it's the outer ones. This is going to be -4 minus 4, 1 plus, right? This is going to be 4 times 9 is 36 minus 14, -14, so plus 14. Okay, let's simplify. 14 minus 36 is -22 times -1, positive 22. -4 minus 4 is -8 times -8 times 3, 24. 36 plus 14, 50 times 1. Okay, this is going to be 96. Capital Y is 96. Okay, we're getting there. Got one more to do. Capital Z. So we're replacing the last column. So I can actually use this, right? Because the original, -1, 4, 1. The middle, 1, -1, 2. How do I know? Like, what am I looking at right now? You might be asking. It's the original, right? I wrote the originals in black. I mean, I guess I could move the screen up so you could see it, but why? It's right in front of us. And then we need to swap out the last one with -3, -14, and 9. Okay, there it is. Let's go. So -1 times -9 minus -28. So plus 28. Okay, 1, that's nice. And then 4 times 9 is 36 minus -14. So plus 14. Plus -3 times the diagonals 8 minus -1. So plus 1. All right, you can't see it. It's plus 1. Okay, let's get it. This is going to be -9 plus 28 will be 19. Positive. Times -1, -19. 36 plus 14, 50. And times -1, so minus. Then 8 plus 1 is 9. Times -3, -27. So I have -19 minus 50 minus 27, -96. Okay, solving for x, y, and z. So little x is equal to big X over D. Little y, big Y over D. And little z, big Z over D. So D was what? 24. So this is going to be 24 over 24, which is 1. So X is equal to 1. Y is 96 over 24. That goes 4 times. And then lastly, -96 over 24, which is -4. So the solution, using Cramer's rule, is 1, 4, -4. We gotta do it 2 more times, bro. 2 more times. And these numbers are not forgiving. All right, I ain't scared. Let's go. So I'm gonna write the matrix that we're gonna use, the OG original. So 4, 2, 1, 1, -5, -1, 3, 4, and 2. All right, that's the coefficient matrix. Then we use the answers for the matrix on the right that we're going to swap out for. Right, we're going to substitute these out as the time goes on. Okay. Starting out. 4 times -10 minus -4. So plus 4. Minus 4 minus 4. That's nice. Plus 3. And then this diagonal is -2 minus 5. So plus 5. All right. I mean, you get faster for sure. Sometimes you get too fast and overconfident, but it's all good. So -4 plus 4 is -6. Times 4, -24. Minus 0 plus -2 plus 5 is 3. Times 3 is 9. So -24 plus 9 is going to be -15. So D is equal to -15. Capital D. Okay, we're gotta do this a couple more times, guys. So now I'm swapping out X. So I'm going to get my matrix set up. Swapping out X. This is going to be 7, negative 19, negative 2. 7, negative 19, negative 2. Then all the originals, 1, negative 5, negative 1, 3, 4, 2. Okay. 7 times. See if we can see a pattern. Do we want to do shortcuts? Negative 10 minus negative 4. Right, that's the same as above. Slightly, except for 7 was different. Never mind. I don't want no shortcuts. Minus 1. That's nice. Negative 38 minus negative 8. So plus 8. Plus 3 times 19 minus 10. Right, negative negative is a positive. So minus 10. Okay, this is going to be negative 6 times 7, negative 42. 38, negative 38 minus 8, or correction, plus 8. Negative 30 times negative 3, or times negative 1, rather, sorry. So this would be plus 30. 19 minus 10, 9 times 3, 27. So 30 plus 27 minus 42, 15. All right, going back to the original, we got 4, 2, 1. Swapping out the Y row, 7, negative 19, negative 2, 3, 4, 2 for the 0. Okay, so this first one was capital X. Now we're doing capital Y. Okay, just so we can see it. All right, we got 4 times the diagonal, negative 38, minus other diagonal, negative 8. So plus 8. Always minus. 7. Outer. Right, 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. So then plus 3. And then the diagonal, negative 4 minus 19. So plus 19. Okay, we got negative 38 plus 8. It's negative 30. Times 4, negative 120. 4 minus 4 is 0, which is nice, 0. Negative 4 plus 19, 15 times 3 plus 45. So negative 120 plus 45, negative 75. All right, one last one. One last one. Capital Z. So 4, 2, 1. 1, negative 5, negative 1. 7, negative 19. I'll do it in red. 7, negative 19, negative 2. Okay. So 4 times the diagonal. 10 minus, there's a positive, 19. Minus, always minus. 1. That's nice. And then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 minus negative 19. So plus 19. Plus 7 times this diagonal. 2 minus negative 5. So plus 5. Okay. Combining everything. 10 minus 19, negative 9. Times 4, negative 36. Negative 4 plus 19, negative 15. Times the negative, plus 15. 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, times 7 is 49, plus 49. So we have 49 plus 15 minus 36, 28. Okay, when we go to figure out what our x, so little x, little y, and little z, we take big X over D, Y we take big Y over D, and Z we take big Z over D. This is going to be 15 over negative 15, which is negative 1. Y is going to be negative 75 over negative 15. So it's going to be 5, right? Because 60 and 15, yep. So positive 5. And then Z is going to be 28 over negative 15. Well, no, this doesn't work out. And it's because you probably caught it. Dang it. This should be a negative 2, which would have put this at 3. Right? Negative 2 times, or negative 2 minus negative 5, which is plus 5. Sorry, I go fast. So this is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. So we have 21 plus 15 minus 36, which is 20. It's better. Not much. But it still doesn't work out. And it looks like, oh my goodness. So we got negative 4 plus 19 is positive 15 times negative. Wow. It's negative 15. Bro, that changes everything. So that's going to be negative 36 minus 15 plus 21, which is 30. That's better. Positive 30. That's better. Crisis diverted. Negative 2. Okay, so X, Y, and Z are going to be, well, negative 1, 5, and negative 2. Negative 1, 5, and negative 2. Okay, one more. We'll call it a night. Told you it's going to be an hour. Okay, we got 1, 3, negative 1. 1, negative 3, 2. 1, 2, negative 2. So looking for the determinant of this. And then we'll keep on the back burner. We know it's going to be negative 8, negative 21, and 11. That's what we're swapping out as we do this process. So this is going to be, see if you can do it. 1 times this diagonal, 6 minus that diagonal. Want to do the math now? 6 minus 4, 2. Minus 1, right? This nope. This diagonal. So negative 6 minus this diagonal. Negative 2. So plus 2. That's going to be negative 4 times a negative. So plus 4. Plus times this diagonal, 6, minus this diagonal, positive 3. So 3. Right, negative times negative is a positive. All right, that's going to be positive 3. So 2 plus 4 plus 3. 7, 8, 9. D is 9. Okay. Here comes the work. Big X. Swapping out the X for the X column for negative 8, negative 21, 11. 1, negative 3, 2. 1, 2, negative 2. Okay. Negative 8 times this diagonal, 6 minus 4, which is 2 times negative 8, which is negative 16. Minus, always minus, 1 times this diagonal, so positive 42 minus 22. That's nice. So that's going to be 22 minus 2, 20. So minus 20, right? Because it was 20 with a negative sign. All right, plus 1. That's nice. And then this diagonal. So negative 42 minus negative 33. So plus 33. So negative 42 plus 33. Negative 9. So minus 9. So minus 9, minus 20, minus 16 is negative 45. Okay. Oh, you couldn't see it. My bad. Okay, let's keep it moving. Capital Y. Big Y. So 1, 3, negative 1. Negative 8, negative 21, 11. 1, 2, negative 2. This is going to be 1 times this diagonal. So, or determinant rather, I guess you could say. So it's going to be 42 minus 22, which is 20. Minus, always minus. Negative 8. So plus 8. And it's going to be this diagonal. So times negative 6 minus negative 2. So plus 2, which is negative 4 times 8, which is negative 32. Plus 1, that's nice, times this diagonals. This is 33 minus 21. You can't see it. Okay, so that's going to be 23 minus 1, 22. So 42 minus 32. 42 minus 32 is 10. Should be 12. Made a mistake. Should be 12. Right, this should be 12. So then 20 minus 32 plus 12 is 0. Is that true? 20 minus 32. Oh, yeah, it is 0. Okay, that's nice. Okay, last one. Last one. Capital Z. So this is going to be 1, 3, negative 1. 1, negative 3, 2. Negative 8, negative 21, 11. Okay, determinant time. So 1, that's nice. This diagonal, negative 33 times this minus this diagonal, which is negative 42. So plus 42. Minus 1, that's nice, times 33 minus positive 40, positive 21. Plus, I guess we could have been adding these up. So negative 33 plus 42, 9. 33 minus 21, 12. So negative 12. And then 33, or 33. Then the green one is going to be negative 8 times 6 minus 3. So that's 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. So it's going to be negative 36. Negative 36 plus 9. Negative 27. Okay. We're there, bro. So let's do little x is equal to capital X over D. In this case, negative 45 over 9. Which is 9 goes into each of those, so negative 5 over 1. Little y is equal to capital Y over D. And that's going to be 0 over anything is 0. Capital Z is going to be, or little z rather, is capital Z over capital D, which is negative 27 over 9, which is negative 3. So negative 5, 0, negative 3. Okay. We can do this last page just to make it complete. So a 2 by 2. So A, B, C, and D has a determinant of 5. So these two numbers minus these two numbers. So A times D minus C times B has to equal 5. So two numbers that multiply, or two numbers that subtract to make 5. Let's do 10 minus 5. Okay, so then A times D has to equal 10. So 2 times 5, that equals 10. And then minus C times B has to equal positive 5. So 5 times 1. Or 5 times 1 is 5. So we have 10 minus 5 gives us a determinant of 5. There it is. Okay. That's all I'm worried about. Have a good day. Catch you in the next video.